Hey guys, Random Chaos here with another video. It's been a very long time, about a couple years. Not that I don't want to make videos for you guys, it's just, it's been a hectic life for me these last couple years. But I'm back now, football's back. Couldn't be happier with yesterday's results. As we dive in today to the post game of the Chargers and Chiefs games last night. As you know, today is Saturday. I believe Saturday, September 6th. Sorry about that, not March. I'm totally wrong. So a little bit about last night's game. So I was able to watch all of it, thankfully, through YouTube. I still don't have all the games. I don't even know if getting the Red Zone package or the NFL ticket would enable me to watch the Chargers games. I'm gonna put the camera down a little bit because the fucking cop's right next to me. Like I said, the game was really a really defensive game, in my opinion. You had the Chargers, basically stopping Mahomes from completing many passes. I think we'll get to certain players that really caught my eye right here in a little bit. But what I want to speak about right now is the neutralism that the Chargers were able to use against the type of offense that the Chiefs have. Now let's go down, recap a little bit. Quarter one, I think after like 3-4 plays, Xavier Worthy, wide receiver, former first round pick via the Chiefs last season in the draft, he went down with, I don't know what kind of injury it was yet. I'm not sure if they revealed it or what it was, but it looked like it's gonna be like a shoulder injury, maybe even a collarbone injury. He collided with teammate Travis Kelce, as Travis Kelce had too much power from Taylor Swift, ended up just bulldozing his ass straight into the floor, and he ended up landing on the same shoulder that Kelce hit him on. So I'm pretty sure that's either a dislocated shoulder or something happened with his shoulder. So, man, Kelce just getting too much power from Taylor Swift, man. If you guys know what I mean. But no, all jokes aside, I do hope that Xavier is healthy. I wouldn't want to beat the Chiefs without their wide receiver one. I'm not saying by any means that Xavier Worthy is their wide receiver one. I think he's their wide receiver two right now behind Rashee Rice, but Rashee Rice is suspended for the first 6 games. I don't know what the hell he's suspended for. I can't remember. I think it was like some tampering, or maybe, I don't know what the hell it was. I really don't care. That's just better for us if we don't face him out all the whole season. But I'll take the first game. So there was that. Quarter 2 and 3 were they were more like, the first quarter was like a learning curve. Everybody knows that every single team will use the first quarter of every single game to learn the opposition, right? And then second quarter, you're still kind of learning. Third and fourth quarter is when you kind of, let all the balls drop and just go for it. That's when you have a picture of what the other team has or what you can do. With that being said, I do believe that the Chargers managed the game a lot better than the Chiefs did. Time, possession, offensive-wise, defensive-wise, even kicking-wise. I mean, I think Harrison Butker missed like 2 or 3 extra points, or 1 or 2 extra points, and like a field goal. I can't remember. But on the Chargers side, though, because that's enough about the damn Chiefs. On the Chargers side, Herbert was phenomenal, throwing for 318 yards. I think he threw for like 2 touchdowns, or 3. I don't know where it was. I think it was 3. It was 3. He threw 2 touchdowns to Quentin Johnston, which he's finally looking like a fucking first-round pick. Maybe not all the yardage that I'd want. I don't think, to me, in my opinion, I don't see Quentin Johnston being, this year and next year are going to be his put up or shut up years, just because of the fact that, he's coming up on his contract, Now, if he does well, I do expect the Chargers to franchise tag him if he's really well worth it, if he's really come a long way. Other receivers that I seen that were really doing well was Keenan Allen. Obviously, that's not a huge shocker. Latimer Conkey was the workhorse between the receivers, getting most of the passes. But the only difference between McConkey, Quentin Johnston, and Keenan was that both Keenan and Quentin had touchdowns. Quentin had 2 receiving touchdowns, and Keenan had 1, which is just a beautiful lob pass from Herbert. As I get here to my apartment, I do believe that we played a better game than we've had in recent years against the Chiefs. As you guys know, we're breaking a 7-game winless streak from the Chiefs. If you think about it, that's about 2.5 years. We've actually, no, that's like seven games, right? You think about it. We face them twice a year. That's 2, 4, 6, about 3-4 years. So long time coming. I think the last time we beat the Chiefs was when Rivers threw that magic pass to Mike Williams. So, for us to beat the Chiefs week 1 in Sao Paulo, we were put as the home team for that game, as we were wearing our blue jerseys. On occasions, the Chargers will wear the white jerseys at home if it's super, super hot. I don't think Sao Paulo was that hot last night, so they ended up using the light blue on yellows. I mean, the game itself was very defensive game. I can't remember the damn final score, bro. I was so fucking happy. Oh, sorry, my language. I was so happy last night that we won. I totally forgot the score. I think it was 27-21. Yeah, I think it was 27-21. And honestly, it was just a very fucking good game. Like, defensive-wise, I mean. It wasn't like that all, like, score. And, I really do think that both teams had really good games. I can see my car right there. Yeah, they had really good games. As far as defensive-wise, offensive-wise, I feel like the Chargers had a better offense this time than the Chiefs. The Chiefs were missing a couple key players. Obviously, the 2 main wide receivers in Rashee Rice and Xavier Worthy. But I mean, they did have a couple good receivers that shined. Like something, I forgot his name, something Brown. What's his name? That one dude, Tyquan Thornton. He used to play for I think he was like a former second or third round pick for the, oh, fuck. I don't even know I think he was a second or third round pick, guys. I'm not trying to get my damn keys. That Chargers lanyard, Gotta represent. Check out my hair's all messy. Need a fucking haircut. It's been like almost, I don't even know. It's been like months, maybe a year since I cut my hair. But it's all good. My bad if you hear the background. I'd have the TV on for my cats. Lower this shit real quick. Jesus. I feel like my cats hire the TV when I'm gone. But either way, take these shits off. Like I said, it was a good game. I do believe that we could have played a little bit more offensive, more aggressive. I don't believe in the whole Greg Roman rushing. We didn't do good rushing. We really did not. For us to go in there and do all that off-season crap, just to build the offense. We ended up, in the offseason, like I said, we ended up getting Najee. We ended up getting Mekhi Becton, which Mekhi Becton played fucking phenomenal, man. I was watching him the whole game just because, I'm the type of guy, I'm the type of Chargers fan that if we get a new acquisition, that's the one I want to perform the best, right? Because you think about it, we signed this guy to a 2-year, $20.5 million contract, and his contract is worth, I believe, $23 million. So, for him to play really good, it really shows what the Chargers staff really did believe in him because, I mean, let's be honest, he's a former first-round pick, yes, but he was drafted in as a offensive tackle. And, you know, he never grew to be that offensive tackle with I think he was with oh God, I think he was drafted by the Jets, and then when he went to the Eagles, transitioned into a guard, and then we signed him. So, I mean, all in all, good game. Final score 27-21. Herbert 318 yards, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. I think the best running back we had as far as yards was our rookie Omarion Hampton. Sorry, he ended up rushing for like 50 yards or 47 yards, whatever it was. Najee ran for like 30 or 40 yards as well. Like I said, it wasn't a good running day, but it was a good passing. So that's actually, to me, makes me feel a lot more better because last year we couldn't pass worth a crap. You know, so now that we have, you know, I call him a 4-headed monster at receiver because I don't really care what anyone says. Yeah, Quentin Johnston still drops balls. He still drops them, but who cares? I mean, like, there's so much other receivers that drop the balls too, but they never get caught. You know, they never get, oh, it's because he dropped this, but there's so many balls at the time as a rookie. Okay, yeah, he's a young guy. Do I like him? No. I mean, I'm not a Quentin Johnston fan. Never have been, never will be. Reason why, it's not nothing against Quentin. It's just the guy that I wanted in that draft went 1 pick later to the Vikings. And yes, I'm talking about fucking Jordan Addison. That's the guy I wanted. As you guys know, I'm a huge USC Trojan fan. So can you imagine him being there at that pick and me jumping up and down saying, come on, Chargers, get Addison, and then they come up with Quentin Johnston, a guy at a TCU. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like TCU, but there's only one reason I like TCU, and it's because it's LT. Other than that, I really can care less about Christian, what is it called? Texas Christian University? Like, the hell is that? Like, come on, man. USC, where is that? TCU could go down under, if you know what I mean, when it comes to USC. But, we should have gotten Addison. Man. But, well, you know, good game. Next week, we face the Raiders. We're at their house in Las Vegas. So it's going to we'll see what Pete Carroll and Geno Smith, Jacoby Myers, it's going to be rookie running back versus running back, guys. It's going to be Omarion Hampton against Ashton Gianti. That's going to be a very good freaking game. I think that can go either way. I mean, but I feel like if we beat the Chiefs, we should be able to beat the Raiders easily. Okay, easily. Now, am I saying they're an easy team? No. You know, the thing that people is that they're still stuck on that this year's Raiders is last year's Raiders. No. They have a whole new resume, dude. A whole new thing. They have a new head coach. They have a new GM. They look more fearsome than I've seen in the last couple of years. I mean, you know, I saw them being very, very. I didn't really think they were. I wouldn't say deadly. I didn't think they were much of a fight up until they let go of Christian Wilkins. Because they were able to decide, you know what, let's go of a really good pass rush, run stop defensive end, which most likely was the centerpiece of that team besides Crosby. And now that they let him go, I don't really know who's that pass rusher alongside him. I don't know. Maybe you Raider fans can tell me who's the next pass rusher alongside Crosby. I don't have no idea what that whole team looks like. I don't. All I know is that you guys acquired a couple people that I'm familiar with, like Geno. I know you guys have Geno. I know you guys have Ashton Gianti, Jacoby Myers. I know those 2 tight ends you guys have. You guys tried trading Mayer away, which is kind of funny because I liked Mayer when last year in the draft, or 2 years in the draft, or whatever the hell it was when you guys drafted him, but you guys ended up getting that Bowers guy. So, yeah, Raiders, Chargers, Monday night. Let's go.